Kuzuzambala, Namaste, good morning to all respected viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, long live our friendship. Welcome to this online yoga session, Embassy of India ICCR Cultural Center. I'm yoga teacher KVSSN Murthy here. So today, I would like to recite a very important Subhashita regarding Dharma, a sloka called Anityani Sarirani Vibhavo Naiva Sasvataha Nityam Sannihito Mrutyuhu Kartavyo Dharma Sangrahaha means no one knows what will be happen tomorrow or the immediate effect. So always try to be good and do good just right now only. Do not postpone the things. Especially if it is related to dharma related things, now never postpone the things. Now try to do it just now only. So in this regard, I'm again welcoming you all to the Ayurveda workshop. So yesterday, last week, we saw one important and simple topic called stress and its management techniques. In fact, stress is not a disease and disorder, but it can cause many diseases and many disorders because of fear, because of phobias, because of anxiety, because of depression, so lots of things. So one of the thing what we don't like is pimples and acne and because of that and scars on the face. That's because of over fear and that's because of over stress. But in the Ayurveda also we have very easiest and simplest formats to how to get rid of the acne and after scars and how to get rid of the pimples. So always try to wash your face with the hot water, not warm water, bearable hot water. Then after that, do not rub your face. So try to make it dry like in the air. Then after that, do not apply chemicals or chemical based lotions or chemical based soaps. So for the beautification, it will dry up the skin. Then after that, the problem will be more. Okay, so coming to the actually Ayurveda workshop. So for the immunity, always try to take everyday Chyawanprash. Everyday Chyawanprash. This Chyawanprash bottles available in every market here. Morning 1 spoon, evening 1 spoon, or at least morning 1 spoon with the water or with milk, or you can consume it plain also. As well as according to your doctor's suggestion, according to your physician's advice, try to use Shilajit every day. At least that's a very small amount in a glass of milk or glass of water. That's early morning, Shilajit. Then coming to our next practices. So here we have aloe vera juice. In Ayurveda, it's called as Kumari. It's a very important technique, especially for the girls as well as for the boys also. But this is preparation like with the aloe vera leaf. If you have aloe vera leaf, take out that leaf and cut it in the pieces and take out the gel out. Or if you don't have that much of interest, now directly consume this Ayurvedic gel. So here take out the gel. See, I'm taking only 10 ml, not more than that. Just observe carefully, just 10 ml only. Alright. And apply this preparation all around your face and the neck and the ears and dry for at least half an hour time. After that, again wash it thoroughly with the hot water. Again, you can make this application with plain gel, or if you want add yellow turmeric, you can add a pinch of turmeric also. Okay, this is very wonderful application. Then coming to the actual application, see here we have honey. So I'm requesting my videographer just come closer to shoot this session. So take a small spoon. Then after that, if you have almond oil or badam oil, see these are badams. So we already extract that oil and take that full spoon of badam oil, almond oil. Okay. Then after that, try to take 1 lemon, but don't squeeze it more, only 4 or 5 drops of lemon. Alright, then here in this preparation, and try to add a very small pinch of, again, yellow turmeric. So try to make a paste with all these ingredients. And fine. and your facial makeup paste is ready. This is very simple solution for the pimples, to get rid of the pimples as well as to get rid of the scars also. So here request is that if you have more pimples, first of all consult your dermatologist. Then after that take some precautions, what to eat, what not to eat. So as per Ayurveda, it is recommended that plant-based materials will be always good for the skin, as well as try to apply traditional oils every day to the face, like 1 or 2 drops. So instead of applying your talcum powder, instead of applying your the creams which is available in the market, rather than all these things, try to apply these simple techniques to get rid of all these things. Okay, now let's coming to the yoga workshop. As we know that this year yoga is a different for us. Ghar Ghar Se Yoga, it's a yoga from home because of the current situations. So my request is try to see the Ministry of Ayush and ICCR Twitter and Facebook, as well as Embassy of India, Timpu Facebook and Twitters to get updates. Already one competition has been announced through the ICCR and through the Ministry of Ayush. So please try to give your valuable participation in uploading your videos. Then after that, please get tuned to the Embassy of India, Timpu Facebook and Twitter for remaining updates. And coming to the yoga workshop. So here, especially pimples management in yoga, sun salutations very important practice, as well as whatever practices you know for the inversions, inverted posture, that will be so helpful. Parvatasana or Murdhasan or headstands posture or shoulder stand posture or even Parvatasana variations, anything that can be like inversions. But according to your physical structure, according to your physical convenience, according to your your inside high blood pressure, and regarding these concerns, please take advice from your yoga teacher and please start your yoga, especially sun salutations and inversion postures. So today also we are seeing some of the some posters which is helpful to the people who are having pimples, as well as who are the people wants to do this regular yoga also. These exercises also helpful to all the people. Now coming to the regular sun salutations, lift your both the arms with inhalation, then very slowly with exhalation keep them down, and stretch and lift Hasta Uttanasana or back bending for a while, stay, and very slowly bend the body forward for Pada Hastasana. Again, this is also inverted posture, half inverted postures, and few seconds stay here. And horse riding posture, push the body forward, lift the chin up for a while, stay here. And back leg straight, forward leg to the back, and few seconds stay, Dandasana. And Ashtanga Namaskarasana, or completely press the body towards the floor, or according to your convenience take a posture. And lifted head cobra posture, few seconds stay here, lift and stay, 1, 2 and 3. So our next posture is again coming to half inversions called Parvatasana. And right leg must be your forward leg, horse riding posture, Asva Sancharanasana. And back leg straight, back leg joined to the forward leg, and Pada Hastasana, and lift your both the arms completely up, and then slowly keep your both the hands together and release, and relaxations, enough, come back. Lift the arms, then very slowly keep your arms wide and relaxation. So our next posture will be inverted posture called Murdhasana. So keeping the head on the floor while stretching the legs. Observe carefully according to your interest. So try to do this posture. So first wide the legs to the medium or maximum distance, and check your breath. Take a long deep inhalation. Then after that keep your both the hands down on the floor. Then still wide your both the legs, and try to put your head on the floor for a while, stay here, and try to stretch your both the hands towards the toes or towards the knees, or stretch your arms, and few seconds stay here, or any angle, few seconds stay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then very slowly come back, release, and very slowly relaxation. Now keep both the legs together, one long deep inhalation, exhalation. So both the legs together. To counter to this previous posture, So you can choose any simple back bend, Hasta Uttanasana or Ardha Chandrasana or still Ardha Chakrasana also. So today's our practice will be Hasta Uttanasana. So keep your body straight and interlock the fingers once, completely pull the arms up and wide the arms and few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Come back. If you want, bend more, still wide your two legs and lift your arms up and bend more and stay now. Right, relaxation. Then very slowly keep your both the hands down and relaxations enough. Again, take a long and slow inhalation and exhalation. So today we are doing a kind of Vrikshasana, tree posture called Ardha Padma Vrikshasana. Very simple and effective posture. So fold your right leg or left leg like half lotus. Put your knee down and few seconds stay here. And wide your both the arms. Then few seconds stay here in a meditative posture. This is standing meditative posture as well as balancing posture. So if you have more time to do these exercises, you can repeat this total set after finishing my video online session. And few seconds stay 1, 2, 3 and 4 and wide your both the hands and very slowly keep the arms down and rest and relaxations enough. Just few seconds, quick recovery time. Opposite side, same thing, change your leg, fold your leg opposite side. The same thing, Ardha Padma Vrikshasana and lift your both the arms up and few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then very slowly keep your both the hands down and release and relaxations enough. Come back. Alright, so last week we observed very simple topic, stress management. For this stress management, we have good quotation in English called hopes for the best, prepares for the worst, accept what may come. Means always try to give your effort at present tense only. Don't postpone the things. So while doing your things, do not expect the results also. That's what is the sloka given in the Bhagavad Gita 2nd chapter called Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbuhu mate sangostva akarmani. Means do your work sincerely but do not expect the result. Once you started expecting the results, now mind will be taking lots of fear, lots of stress, lots of depression. That will turn as a physical diseases also. So coming to our next simple exercises, sitting exercises. After that we will do pranayama. Okay, coming to the next practice. So fold your right leg. So this kind of exercises, like children will like this kind of exercises. So ask them to do while taking your online yoga sessions. So keep your one leg fold, same side hand completely wrap it back and catch the same leg toe. And few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Relaxation. Open your second arm towards the toe. According to your convenience, bend and stay here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Relaxations enough. Come back. Then very slowly keep your both the hands turned out and one long deep slow inhalation and exhalation. So this is Ekapada Baddha Padma Asana or Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. So many names for the each posture. Do not get confusion, but take the style of the practice. So fold your next leg and same side hand, get it back, roll properly, then catch your toe with your same side hand. And few seconds sit and observe your convenience while catching. If it is okay, then after that try to open your remaining arm towards the toe according to your convenience. Completely bend and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Relaxations enough. Come back. To counter to these two postures, so we have to do one back bending. So today I am doing bridge posture, Dvihasta Stambha bridge posture. So one of the variations in the Setu Bandhasana. Keep your both the legs straight and hands back on your convenience, on your stability. Now lift the arms and lift the body up and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Relaxations enough. Then slowly come back. Alright, so we are not doing very fast exercises, we are not doing very slow, we are doing in a medium pace to cover the time, because all you are so busy, like after 9 o'clock or around 9 o'clock, like local televisions also telecasting lessons to the children. So you are in the preparations also. So that we are coming to the conclusion by doing pranayam practices, inhalations and exhalations. Today's new exercise is Bastrika Pranayam. Bastrika Pranayam, also called as Agni Sara Pranayam, means it will generate the heat inside. Also very important and very good practice for the immunity as well as pimple cure as well as skin caring also. So this Bastrika Pranayam in the traditional text it's called as Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam Kundali Bodhakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahmanadi Sukha Samstha Kapadosha Nasanam. Means this Vata Pitta Kapadosha Harana means we have three doshas inside because of wind. It's a or, if it is or it will be a dosha. It's a bile, if it will be or it will be a dosha. And kappa means mucus, if it will be or it is a dosha. So this Bastrika Pranayam will be stabilize this Vata, Pitta, Kapha inside. So also it is very good to raise the Kundalini energy also, the inside dormant energy. And also it is very important in bringing the like sleep also. For the people who are having insomnia, you can please practice these simple exercises. Okay, take a long deep inhalation first, coming to regular breath. Then only 3 inhalations and 3 exhalations. Again deep inhalation, again deep exhalation. So last count deep inhalation and completely deep exhalation. Then coming to Bastrika Pranayam, it's a very simple practice. First close your lips and inhalation with the nose, just stroke making inhalation, stroke less exhalation, like then very slowly breathe out again and slowly breathe out again, then slowly breathe out. 4th count, breathe in and slowly breathe out. Last count, then very slowly breathe out and relaxation. But especially if you have high blood pressure or any issues in the eyes or ears or any other issues in the heart, try to take advice from your yoga teacher as well as physician before starting. So after this Bastrika Pranayam, again few seconds inhalation, regular breathe in and regular breathe out, slow and deep inhalation and complete breathe out. Last count breathe in and last count breathe out. So coming to regular Kapalabhati, the same thing, quite opposite to the Bastrika, it is voluntary exhalations, involuntary inhalations. Now start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then enough relaxation. Right, according to your time limit, you can like repeat this total session for next 20 minutes or next further 20 minutes. Means you can, if you want to cover these practices to 1 hour, you can stretch these practices, or you can finish these practices, you can practice it now. But please remember evening. Evening also very important to us because body will be more flexible in the evening rather than the mornings. So try to take any small practices like from today's schedule or our remaining videos, previous schedule. Please take some time and to do at least 15 minutes quick practice in the evening. It's a doing is more important rather than seeing whether you are doing 1 hour or 1.5 hour or 45 minutes or half an hour. At least take out one poster. So take out your time for 10 minutes to 15 minutes time just to try to match up your time towards the practices. Okay, now again I'm reminding you all. So this year IDY International Day of Yoga is a special theme called Ghar Ghar Se Yoga, Yoga from Home. And we have many competitions. Already one competition has been announced from the Ministry of Ayush and ICCR coordination. So you can please watch the Twitter account and Facebook accounts and the remaining social media of the Ministry of Ayush and ICCR as well as Embassy of India, Thimpu, Facebook and Twitter. So always try to be please like a follower to these all Facebooks and Twitters so that you can have a good knowledge updates every day. Okay, and now so tomorrow at the same time we are meeting. Take care of yourself, take care of your health and take care of your yoga practices. So always be spiritual, always be towards the yoga. Thank you for all. Thank you.